haven't already done so, please fill out the green slip at the rear of the room and hand it to the city clerk here in the front of the room. If you haven't already done so, we would sir, she'll call out your name in just a moment, please, okay? If there's any citizen who wishes to speak, you may go ahead and do that now, please, and she will call out your name. We'd appreciate it if you keep your comments to 3 minutes. The green light will come on when you approach the podium, and the red light will come on when your time is up.
Sean Westbrooks, 2570 Sweet Gum Apartment 213, Beaumont, Texas.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Yes, sir.
I'm here to address Councilman Mike Guest about the incident with Dr. Carol Thomas' celebration. Excuse me for being oppressed. I cannot and will not be ashamed of being black. Also, I would not forgive my oppressor. Now let's talk about the hood, or should I say hoodies. To my knowledge, the white man gave a true meaning to hood, but Trayvon Martin paid with his life. You told the press that we were some hoodlums, KKK. Mike Guest, where's your hood? Hidden with your white robe and your burning cross? We came in peace, but as always, we was racially profiled. And you was making racial comments, so you can go back to the camera. They can't hear what you were saying. And we ask you to step down today as a councilman of Ward 2. Thank you.
Sir, please have a seat, please, until your name is called. Thank you.
Ricky Jason, P.O. Box 61, Beaumont, Texas.
Yes, sir. Please come forward.
Good evening, Council. First of all, I'm from Beaumont, Texas. At the age of 8, I was legally blind, had 6 cornea transplants, and it was a doctor named Dr. Levacy that gave me my eyesight where I can be able to see. I started out with a dance group traveling, and I went with my bicycle to W.L. Pate and his brother, and they used to book us to do shows around here. So there's no races in my bone. I travel the country with Dick Gregory and Martin III. I do rallies all over the world. I was very upset. I was on the side of Mr. Giss. He made statements like, yeah, we sure got it going on in Jasper, Texas. That's good we dragged that in Jamesburg. It was other words he said about Dr. King. Dr. King was a racist. His other words, you said, Dr. Thomas, you was calling him Monkey N. You kept saying Monkey N. There's another thing you were saying. You said, that's right, we got it right in Jasper. The police chief, Rodney Pearson, that's good they fired that N. There's other things you were doing. The people that were with you was also smoking pipes on the school premises. And the police came over there and made them put them out. And it was also a disabled man and a cane. You kept pushing him, There's a lot of things that you said out there, but like I said, I'm here for you to give us an apology. I think the people in Jefferson County, Dr. Thomas was going out. If you didn't want to be there, you didn't have to be there. But you was being very racist. There's no Black Panther in my party. I know Mr. W.L. Pate wouldn't be dealing with me if I was a Black Panther. I know Mr. Arden Sanders wouldn't be dealing with me if I was a Black Panther. I know Dick Gregory don't deal with that Black Panthers. But what I want to say to you today, I pray to God that you can change. Because these schools 16 years ago were underwater. And it's another thing that you said, I haven't forgot. When Calvin Walker was walking with his wife, you was hollering, yeah, die in hell, N. Die in hell, N. You were very, very racist. And I think God knows where your heart stand. And we're here to tell you today that the people in Jefferson County are not going to stand with it, because we both bleed the same blood. So I pray to God, Jehovah, that you can change, and we asking for you to resign. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Is there any other citizen who wishes to speak today?
Donald Bailey, 2310 South Street, Beaumont, Texas.
Hello, Mayor, Constable, and fellow patrons. I really came here today. I live in Old Town. I was just concerned about that. Another thing that I'm concerned, my name is, they call me Doc Bailey. I'm a history doctor. And I wanted to say that I'm kind of disappointed because one of our fellow mayors, councilmen, and commissioners, we don't recognize him, Mr. Jimmy P. Coconuts. And Jimmy P. was real instrumental in integrating Terrell Park, also integrating Lamar. But the third thing is, I got kind of caught up in something that I didn't come here for. Your speech, which I think was too long, and I think it's kind of, y'all got a problem up there, and y'all are passing it on to us. And I would also like to, one day, I told you, call me a history doctor. One day, if you would invite me, and I could tell you and show you about Beaumont. We have big problems. And you can see on my back as one of the solutions is put Beaumont back together again. But if y'all would invite me back and give me time, I could show you a presentation. And we have big problems still in Beaumont. But that wasn't what I come here to talk to, but y'all kind of pulled me into that. That's all. But Jimmy Coker knows, and I'm disappointed about the splitting up Old Town.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Pam Schillander, 5555 Clinton, Beaumont, Texas.
I know some of y'all know me, Alan knows me really well, and I don't ever do this, but to sit here and listen to the garbage that was just spewed out toward my city councilman makes me angry. And I think the whole thing got started evidently because y'all brought up a subject that shouldn't have been dealt with at a city council meeting. I want to say that I'm really glad that you're my city councilman because you do listen to the people, unlike some people up here. And the fact that they could come up here and spew all that racial stuff toward him, and nobody said a word, and then they didn't even have the decency to stay and listen to what I had to say. They got up and walked out. And if I catch them in the parking lot, I'm going to tell them what I thought. So, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Schillander.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Is there another citizen who wishes to speak today? If there's no one, I just want to remind the council that I was given the guidelines for speakers and others in meetings of Beaumont City Council. I think everything that was said today is within line, except we're not to use any specific names. So if you come back in the future, I'm not going to stop it today because I didn't stop it at the beginning. But by council member Getz, Mayor Ames, you can say our name, but with the title in front of it or just the title is fine. But we just want to try our very best to have the right decorum in the council chambers. I do appreciate all of you coming, and I hope that you'll come back. And we are recessed now for executive session.